This barrier was constructed long ago to preserve the Dream Realm. If you wish to release a star tide, find and send a bell crystal to the bell tower. Then go to the bell tower and use it while affixed to the ropes. There is much to explore and many secrets to find. Hello everyone, Nova here, and welcome back to another episode of VRChat Explorer's Guide, a series where I check out cool VRChat worlds and show you where to find all the secrets and how to beat them. Today we're checking out the ever-popular Astral Bounds by Vectriel. This map is beautiful and has tons of little hidden nooks and crannies with secrets to find, and I'm here to be your guide and show you where to find them. The main collectible to find in this map is the Bellcrystals. These are little crystals you find around, and they play an animation when you click the back of the bell tower. We'll get back to that soon. If you'd like to see the animations, I have another video going up on the channel at the same time as this one that shows all the animations. However, I still highly recommend you check it out in VR for yourself and be there and immersed in the world, because it's a totally different experience to just experience it in real time versus just seeing it on a flat screen. With that being said, let's go over the general layout of the map. Astral Bounds is a wall that separates reality from the realm of dreams. The dream realm is the side with the fluffy clouds, and the side of reality has water as far as the eye can see in every direction. On both sides, you'll see various towers sticking out where you can find cool secrets and collectibles. We'll get to them as they become important and relevant. There's also a bell tower on the side of reality over here. This is the main hub that we're going to be using for the bell crystals. And even within the wall itself, there are different little spots you can explore, whether that be underneath the main area on either side, or by going through the various doors around here. On the side of the Dream Realm, we have a little hangout spot with a little overlook. And back over on the side of reality, there is a dock with a little anglerfish that you can click on to make the sea all pretty and glowy and shiny if you don't like depths like water, and it's also just very pretty. However, if you're on the main floor on the side of reality and go up these stairs, there's a little campfire. Just another nice spot to hang out with your friends. Now, to those watching in the future, I am playing version 1.42, the Cerulean Tide update. If there's another update in the future, this will not be an up-to-date video, unfortunately. Just keep that in mind. Well, with that being said, let's go free some bell crystals, shall we? Let's go see some lights, make some noise! Our first destination is going to be the Eclipsys Bellcrystal, which can actually be seen right here in the distance in the reality thing, over on that tower. You might be wondering to yourself, how do I get over there? Well, let me show you. To get there, we need to get to the top of the bell tower, and there's two main ways to get over there. Now, the obvious way is just swim over to the other side and climb the bell tower. If you do choose this route, there is an elevator at the bottom here you can click on to go up a little bit higher, a little bit faster. Unless you're a masochist and like to climb stairs. I mean, you do you. You do you. My personal favorite way to get over there is from spawn, turn to the right and jump down through this hole. Then take a right to go through this blue door. This will take you to a higher up spot on the side of Dreams. You jump down over this lowered fence and go through the blue door. Follow through to the next blue door. It'll bring you to a hallway. As you head down this hallway, you'll notice it branches to the right to an orange door. Head on through there, and then through the yellow door in front of you. This is where we're going to find our first bell crystal, the Eclipsys Bellcrystal. Clicking on a bell crystal will send it back to the bell tower. And if you head back over there, you can click it and start your animation. While we're here, you might notice this little potted plant and a lowered fence. These lowered fences are everywhere and often show you that there is a secret hiding just over them. So if we jump down, you'll notice there's another platform down there. Head through this red door, and you'll see the third crystal, Enceladus. I say it's the third crystal because it was the third one that was added, so I just kind of do them in that order, but you can grab it while you're here. And click, bam. Nice, there goes the crystal. While you're at the Enceladus crystal, you'll also notice a little fishbone on a chair. If you click on it, you got little cat plushies. Aren't they adorable? Look at that. There's 3 of them. And they jiggle. They're so jiggly. They're so jiggly and sparkly. Look at that. It's so cute. You'll also notice across from the chair, what do we have here? What, another secret maybe? Now you can bet your ass it is. All right, let's jump down there. And you have a secret little room here, a little nook. Now, the teapot, when you hover over it, it says, a portal to a hidden world, a refuge of peace. Are you ready to leave? So we click on it, and we got a portal to Vectriel's other world, Tea Forest. Now, this is a hidden map you can't find on their profile, so this is the only way that I know of to get to it. So go visit it while you're here. It's a nice, cozy forest with cool vibes. I don't know if it's linked at all to the Astral Bounds, lore, but I don't know. Look into it. Maybe it is. Our final bell crystal is going to be Polaris. Now, you remember that hallway we went to get up to the top of the bell tower? We're going to be heading back there. Now, whether you come through the orange door or the blue doors, we're going to want to go back to these 2 blue doors, and we're going to take the one on the left. Go through the next blue door, and what's this? Another secret? Ooh, I'll get to that one in a little bit, don't worry. And once you've gone through that blue door, you arrive at a beautiful blue garden. Glowy, shiny flowers. And there's the Polaris Crystal. Look at that. Let's send this one back to the bell tower as well. Goodbye. And there we have it. We have all 3 bell crystals now. That's simple. While you're here, you can go inside to get a little bit of lore. There's a cool little cozy hangout spot that doubles as like a scientific research thing of some sort. There's some notes you can read, and it gives you a little bit of insight on some background lore of Astral Bounds, a little bit of magic, a little bit of cool stuff. Now that we've got all the bell crystals, we can now click on each of them to do an animation. I do notice there's a 4th rope right here. There's no 4th crystal as far as I'm aware, but this is interesting. Future update, maybe. Clicking these crystals does create a global event. Everybody on the instance will see it. Anybody who joins late will see the effects of it. So let's go over them real quick. First up, Eclipsys here will play about a 5-ish minute animation called Whirl the Heavens. You might have joined Astral Bounds and seen that beautiful pink moon planet thing over on the side of Dreams. That's created by this one. That's what this is about. Our chunky boy here, Polaris, does Push the Heavens, which affects the side of reality over here and creates a beautiful aurora borealis in the sky. And our current final crystal, Enceladus, does Water unto Stars. What this does is it creates ice all across the oceans of the reality realm and creates a new final area for us to explore. It also has a very cute side effect of freezing this anglerfish. Kind of sad, but very, very cute little Easter egg. Now to continue to the end of the map, Enceladus here is the only one you have to click, quote unquote, but I recommend checking all 3 of them out. And again, if you want to see the animations that these play just in a video format, I will be posting that video as well at the same time as this, so go watch that one after you're done with this one if you're curious, but I still highly recommend doing it in the world itself. I also want to add that using any of the crystals adds a zip line that leads you all the way back to the top of the bell tower. So once you've played the animation of one of the crystals, it's easy to just zip right back up there. All you do is reach up to the arrow and grab. And there we go. It's also just very fun to just fly around like this. Whee! And just like that, we're back at the bell tower. So, I might as well go over this while we're still in the vicinity. This used to be the only way to get to the following secret I'm about to share with you. I'll show you this route first, and then we'll go over to the new route that has been added. So our secret is actually in that red door down there. You'll notice that it's directly below us here. So what we're going to want to do is jump down and hug the wall. Personally, I like this way a lot more than the new way, but whee! And there we are. See? Simple as that. This brings us to a red door. Whoa! Now, if you're afraid of heights or you don't want to go all the way up there, there is a much simpler route to get up there now. So from spawn, you're going to take a left over to reality and head up these stairs. At the top of the stairs, take a right, and you'll see another staircase. Once you make it up those stairs, just keep on going, and you'll see there's like a tightrope you can walk across over there. Just walk on along the tightrope, don't look down, and make it all the way up to here, and you're back at the red door. Now you might be asking, no, but what's behind that door? Why are you keeping it a secret? Let's go in! And this is where you can find the gliders. Now these gliders are very fun and very dangerous, so so be careful when going on these. Now the way gliders work, if you're not aware, is you hold them completely flat, and depending on which way you point them is the way you fly. You can never go above your starting position, but the lower you go, the faster you go. So you can fly around and have just a really fun time existing. Play around with the gliders. This is a great way to get around the map quicker, and it's just a lot of fun, honestly. And you do need it for one of the secrets I'm going to share with you. So, hang on tight. Have I bombarded you with enough knowledge yet? Are you ready to take the next step and go back to the bell tower? I don't know, are you? You gotta tell me. I'm waiting for your answer. Oh, it's a video? You can't speak to me. Oh, my bad. I suppose it's time to head to the bell tower, hit the crystals, and move on to the final stage. But before that, let's talk about today's sponsor. I'm just kidding. There's one more secret I want to show you, and it's probably my favorite one. So right now, we are on the side of reality with the bell tower. What we're going to want to do is jump over this ledge right over here. This is to the left, and kind of jump down these roofs here. You can also just go from the dock as well. You don't have to jump down. But you'll notice there's a secret little nook here. And inside, an orange door. Let's go head on into that door, shall we? And we get greeted by a little whale on a bench. And when you hover over it, it says, whale, whale, whale. What do we have here? And if we click it, check this out. There it is. There, I was like, okay, wait. There you go, whales. Beautiful, prismatic whales that fly by. They're just beautiful. They add a lot to this map, and honestly, to me, make up what Astral Bounds is. And they'll just fly around in a loop out in the realm of dreams, just existing, vibing in their lane. They're pretty chill. I like them. And did you know, I didn't know this until I started doing research for this video. Did you know, get this, you can ride on the back of the whales. This is not a joke. I didn't know about this. This is new to me too. All right, we're going third person mode for this one. Let's do this. So I want to go to the one, I think, in the middle. Oh, all right, so you just need to fly near them and click. No, come back. Come back. Yes! I did it! Yeah! There we go. And just like that, we are now on the back of the whale. Hello. Oh my god, I can hardly move. But it's very fun. And you could just float around on the back of this majestic creature and just take in the sights. It can be a little nauseating if you get motion sick easily, but as are any moving objects in VR, I feel. But yeah, no, this is fantastic. I'm very happy that I found out about this. Just be sure to hang on tight, otherwise, oh god! Ah! Oh, silly me, I forgot one more secret. There's one more. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Now, if we're hanging out at the campfire, you know, you might look over at that tower over there and be like, wait a second. Am I seeing that right? Is that a little door right there? Isn't that interesting? What is that doing there? I wonder how we get to that. Just kidding, I know how we get to that. I'm not wondering at all. So there's two ways that you can get over to that door. The first obvious way is take a hang glider and fly over to it. Personally, I do recommend the hang glider method just because having a hang glider where we're going is going to be very, very fun. You'll understand why in just a moment. The other method, and the more secretive way, is if you head back to the top of the bell tower where all of our bell crystals are. I mean, in fact, if you want to start clicking on these now, you might as well. So you might notice spooky things happening here. I clicked on a crystal. Don't ignore that. It's not important. Go back to where you found Eclipsys through the yellow door at the top of the bell tower. And this corner right here across from the flower pot, you're going to want to jump over the fence onto this corner. From here, you want to jump directly straight down and hug the wall, and you'll fall right into that red door. Ready? Just like that. And you might notice that you're, wait a second, where are we? Yeah, if you're afraid of heights, I recommend not looking over the edge. That right there is the bell tower. Welcome to the top of the wall. Enjoy your stay. Now, admittedly, there's not a whole lot to see while you're on top of this wall. It's just a big, kind of empty expanse. You can go up the left to the right side, and you can follow it quite a ways. I checked both sides. Last time I checked, there was nothing down that way. However, we do have a little Easter egg up here. You'll notice a little green pyramid. Let's go see what that's about. Wait a second. Is that a cardboard cutout of Puck from ReZero? Not exactly. I'd like to introduce you all to Blue Cat. This is someone who helped work on the world and a good friend of Vectriel, and a cool world creator themselves, which I'll get into that in another video. Just stay tuned for that one. This green pyramid here is a reference to Blue Cat's world, The Mind. This is a nice little touch, a nice little homage to a friend. But we're gonna take Blue Cat with us, so let's go! Now this would be a great time if you brought your glider to check how much fun it is. Because remember what I said about, you know, the farther down you go, the faster you go? I don't think you need me to explain what happens when you jump from this height. I don't think you need me to explain. Go experience it. It's very fun. So we're gonna take Blue Cat here, and we're gonna jump down back. That is so goofy looking. We're gonna jump back down to the main area. If you're an avid explorer like me, you might have noticed there is a little hidden nook under the staircase on the side of reality, and underneath it we have a cardboard box. And what's inside the box? It's Blue Cat. Look at that. It's Blue Cat. Well, how much do you want to bet? This is Blue Cat's home. And Blue Cat needs to go back home. Let's bring Blue Cat back home. As you approach the box, you'll notice Blue Cat's eyes start to glow. So I think they're just really excited. And look, we got our last Easter egg, our last secret. When you hover over the pyramid here, it says local, mind interdiction detected. This is a local event. It will only play for you. And let's go into first person mode for this. If I click on it and turn around, look at that. You get this cool kind of pyramid in the sky. Now, this is a much more direct reference to the world of the mind, as I will show a clip of it here. Boom. Look at that. That's spooky as heck, isn't it? Look at that thing. Now, cut back to Astral Bounds. Boom. Look at that. That is the thing. Cool little Easter egg. Really cool visual effect. It kind of gives a blue filter to the world a little bit in the sky. Little fog effect. But now I have shown off all of the secrets of Astral Bounds. It is time to do what I call the ending of the map. So let's head down into the water. A real quick suggestion too, if you've already done this map and you just want to speed things along, there are swimming settings over here, over by the docks. You can set your speed up a little higher. I'm going to do it for the sake of this video. However, if you're doing this for the first time and you're just exploring and taking it all in, keep it at default settings. If you clicked on the Enceladus crystal and played out the animation, you'll see that there are 2 holes that formed in the ice. One over here by the docks and one over here by the bell tower. The directions I'm about to give are going to be from the side of the docks, just to avoid confusion. If you've never played around with the swimming prefab before, let me explain it to you. The direction you look is the direction you swim with your analog stick, right? However, you can also grab with your triggers, like as if you're clicking, and push yourself like that, as if you're swimming. So if you want to go faster, you can combine the trigger and the control stick to go even faster. As you enter the ice caverns, you will notice 3 paths laid out in front of you. There's a path down and to the left, one up above, and one to the right. The one up above leads you to the bell tower, the one to the left leads you to the kelp forest, and the one to the right leads you to another secret. Little secret area, a little Easter egg. The path to your right and the path to your left do loop in on each other, but if you do want to see everything, just take the path to the right. It'll loop back around to the main area. Following the path to the right, you'll find yourself entering into a big open area with table coral lining the walls, and if you look down, a galaxy sprawls out before you. There's nothing you can do in this area, however, it is very beautiful to look at. The swirling particles, and if I might geek out just a moment, I do like that the particles are not just centralized on the galaxy, they are also scattered about as a real galaxy would. I think this is very cool. This is such a beautiful spot. Once you're done taking in the vibes, let's head back up. Now, if you go across, you'll have a blue, glowy, I'm not good with plants. Very cool, though. Keep going. And in front of you, you will see the kelp forest sprawling out in all directions. This is where we will see the final parts of the map, as of right now. Fun little side note, I just learned that you can go above the water in this section, and there's nothing really up here, but it's just, it's kind of cool, you know, kind of to see it from a different perspective. Very cool feeling, very immersive. So if you need to come up for air, you know, you have that option. Regardless of which direction you're coming from, we want to head down into these ruins. You'll notice another crystal, but remember how I said there's only 3 bell crystals? This is a yet unnamed crystal, and it doesn't go to the bell tower. It has a different special purpose. Now this one just says use, and when you click on it, it splits up and smashes through the wall over there. And in its wake, it leaves a portal. So let's head back through that. This spot should look familiar to you. That's right, you're back at the wall. And the crystal's here too. So what then happens if we click on this one, you might be asking? Well, the 4 parts scatter and go up into the wall, as the main central part jams into the decal on the floor and begins to spin. Well, is that it? Well, hold on, you might notice something. The sound of rushing water. What the hell? It looks like you've unleashed the water stored up in the wall or something. I don't know the lore reasons behind it, but it sure is pretty. And now you have waterfalls all along the wall, which is just a beautiful, beautiful aesthetic. It really brings it all together. And it doesn't stop there either. If you ever remember exploring the lower part of the Side of Dreams, you'll remember there was a little lip kind of balcony. Well, turns out that the water actually lands there and floods the whole lower section. Just another really nice attention to detail for this one. Now, you might have noticed, but the portal that was created by the crystal is actually a 2-way door that leads back underwater. So we're actually going to head back that way now. Back in first-person mode, as you head through the portal left behind by the crystal, you're going to want to look over to your right and up and head in that direction over here. Now, above this brain coral, you'll notice an orange glow in the side of the wall. This leads you to yet another forest, this time of pink plants. Is this also kelp? I don't know, maybe. But if you head to your left and head all the way to the back of this section, you'll notice there's a strange pedestal here with cracks in it. And atop it, the Lucidite Key. Let's grab this key. I wonder where it might go, huh? Just kidding, I know where this goes to. Head all the way to the other side of this room. And along the left wall, you'll notice a little hidden doorway with a keyhole. Well, there's a door with a keyhole. You have a key. Put 2 and 2 together, what do you get? That's right. The ending of Astral Bounds. Once you go through this purple portal, you arrive in a strange realm. And in it, our final crystal, the Meridian of the Cerulean Tide. This crystal is another local event, so if you're with friends, you're going to want to do a 3, 2, 1 countdown and click it all at the same time. Just a heads up, but it is beautiful. Check my other video if you want to watch it, but I still highly recommend doing it in the game itself, so you can move around and see it from different angles of your choosing. Directly across from the doorway we entered through, there is one final secret, a lore tablet. This lore tablet can only be read if you hold it at certain angles. Think of it like a holographic card. It changes depending on which angle you're holding it. So I'm going to read it real quick to you. Enjoy. Right before the last fog set in, I know you said we'd find things to do in the meantime. This has been what I've been up to. Welcome to the Meridian, a sustained expanse between the rivers of my world's realm and others. Yes, you can read here, and more. I'm glad you found your door. I wish we could pass through each other's, but we would only awaken. But know that this place is not a generated realm. It is sustained entirely by the crystal you see before you. Did you know we can create these? Since this place is stable, hopefully we can meet here as often as we find our doors with a pinch of lucidity. Anchor your mind here and remember next time you visit. This sheet will always remain here. If it is hard to read, shift and shift again until you are in the actual here and this is readable. While you were away, I found my world's timeline goes back quite farther than we thought. Love was present just as far. Also, I finally learned about the cloud gates. I still need the right kite to open one, and yet now that has changed to a lower priority. This new matter might have a link to the prince we had last researched. It's been a while. I have a pressing question for you when we next meet. I need to know what you know about the Endless Sea. Until the next fog, V. Well, dreamers and explorers, that was Astral Bounds. Did you learn anything from this video? If so, be sure to like it and share it with a friend that might not have known one of the secrets I showed. Did I miss a secret, perhaps? Let us know down in the comments below. You can also join my Nova Redux server, not the Void Nexus, that is different. The Nova Redux server is a server where you can keep up to date with what I'm up to, new videos, all that kind of stuff, while the Void Nexus is a VRChat group where we like to do game nights and other fun things, totally separate from my content, not related. It's just a group I've created that I'm nourishing like my child. Are there any cool worlds you want me to check out next that you want me to show the secrets of, or maybe just do a playthrough of? I haven't done a horror map in a while. Any good ones? Stay curious, my friends. Stay adventurous. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Hopefully this one will be coming sooner. Bye-bye!